Okay, question number two. You folks ought to be shut down for just pure stupidity. That white guy with that fur walking into your offices, you got to give me a break.
Well, I absolutely agree with you, which is why, as the CEO, I took swift and immediate action, terminated those employees, because regardless as to what we know or edited doctored tapes and where you don't see everything, where finally people were thrown out in dozens of our offices, it is inexcusable and indefensible to sort of have such poor judgment. That's not our professional standards. That's why those folks were terminated, because all of my other employees, of course, they did the right thing. They saw this ridiculous couple, who, by the way, were very aggressive and refused to leave some of our offices. But our other employees did the right thing. And so I wanted to make sure that people understood this is not who we are. We will not tolerate even 2 minutes of that kind of conversation. Our standards are much higher. And in fact, these folks got thrown out of a lot of offices. So this handful of employees, it's unfortunate, but you know what? You can't work for me if you don't have common sense.
What would you like to say to James O'Keefe III and Hannah Giles?
Well, you know, I know Mr. O'Keefe is a conservative videographer. He went after Planned Parenthood and, you know, called up and said, oh, I want my money to go for abortions for black women because there's just too many of those black people. This young man, he has his agenda, and I guess he's trying to make his way in the world. I do think it is disturbing, however, that if you want to go undercover, to come in to an organization that 99% has black and brown people, that you would think to dress up as a pimp and a prostitute and sort of bully your way into these offices. I think that says a little bit about what Mr. O'Keefe thinks that a black and brown organization would go for. I hope the Republicans and the right wing compensate him. In this economy, I guess everyone needs to find a way to earn a living. But I do think that Mr. O'Keefe should talk to his mother. I don't think his mom would be pleased with him playing a pimp.